All right, dudes, I was watching Skeens and Gallen pitch yesterday, and let's go ahead and take this video. It's a little warm-up pitch of Gallen. This is maybe like a 75% throw, but I want you to notice a couple different things. The way that he throws is very uncommon. I talk a lot about energy in the throw. What I love about what Gallen does is he relies so much on his funkiness and deception to get outs, but he also plays into what his body's allowing him to do. Far right side of the rubber, and as he descends, he's gonna go play into his crossfire delivery. Front hip will shield the ball and the hand separation a little bit. Lead leg is extended, kind of just neutral throughout this. And it's not like he's a big time driver throughout his drive phase, more of just like a fall, keep the pelvis closed, keep the glove side locked. You're basically just relying on the amount of fast twitch rotational movement that you can get of your pelvis in a very short window of time. If you can just see his front hip and the belt, his pelvis doesn't unwind. Look at when his heel peels off the back there of the rubber. So as soon as that front foot opens up, rotation to front foot strike, pelvis is still closed, and then it's whop, all happening in this little short, tiny window. The hand has to flip up. It's this impeccable timing, increasing your rotational velocity in that short window of time. I know that's a little nerdy. The timing of which that hand, that shoulder is gonna get into your scap launch phase, and the hips and the pelvis rotates. Back heel will peel off the ground, and then you anchor down, and then you're in that stretched posture. It's just a really good example of like, there's not one way to do this thing. Like, that's the beautiful piece to throwing a baseball, is like, we can sit here and break it down and be analytical all the live long day. And sure, there's certain postures and there's certain positions that we know attribute to velocity, but I think everyone moves in different ways and everyone's able to produce energy in different ways. And I think one of the more underrated pieces that we don't really talk about a whole lot is how you can separate yourself as a pitcher from a deception standpoint. Like Jake Arrieta would be somebody that comes to mind when we think of guys that are really deceptive and still able to produce high velocity numbers, but how sustainable is that?